Hey everybody, it's Allie from Geek Alchemy here today doing our last Valentine soap that we're calling Coffee Date. It's our lye solution today is goat milk and fresh brewed coffee. Pretty nice. And our fragrance is fresh brewed coffee and brown sugar nutmeg, both from Bitter Creek. I am not doing the heat transfer for once because this is the recipe that I just can't do that in. This is what I call my coffee recipe because the first time I made my coffee soap was with this recipe and it turned out amazing. So I just keep calling it my coffee recipe even though I use this in four other soaps and I never put coffee in it. Now, if you see any bits floating in here, that is literally the goat milk beginning to turn into soap because there's a good amount of fat in goat milk. And it makes a lovely, lovely bar, let me tell you. Alright, gonna put this on low. I am soaping a bit warm, but again, this is my high mango butter recipe, so if I try and soap at room temperature, which I know a whole lot of cold process soapers do, I will get what we call steric spots. It's essentially the steric acid in the mango butter getting too cold too quick and solidifying. It doesn't hurt the soap in one way or another, but it's just not as aesthetically pleasing. So I like to soap warmer for that reason. And I'm going to hand stir this in because I never use brown sugar nutmeg. I don't know how fast this whole thing is going to move. Also going to be adding a little bit of beetroot to help give us some swirls in here. I'm going to blend it again and I'll bring you back in a second. So I blended this far too long. So while I have the ability of that being smooth, I'm going to put some of this in each. Let the other fluid soap move around it. And this might be a disaster. saw everything seriously sped up on me, and depending on how they unmold, they may or may not make the cut. I am really hoping that things turn out well, but it's hard to say at this stage. At this point, it's kind of looking like a fail, so if you find it in the fails playlist, you know why now. Anyway, my last Valentine's soap for this time around. If I'm doing this on the 16th, today is the release day. If this is the week after, from here on out, you're gonna have to give me some time because I'm gonna have my hysterectomy on the last Monday of January, and I will be out of commission for a solid week before I can get back to my orders. So I will see you guys later. I should be having more videos to keep y'all entertained until I come back. Have a geeky day. Bye. Hey guys, it's Allie from Geek Alchemy. Thanks for coming back and visiting my little corner of the internet. For those of you who, assuming this is a separate video, it might be attached to the same video, but assuming this is separate, if you didn't see the first part, the making, you'll know that this was a very naughty soap. It hardened on me ridiculously fast, and I'm honestly a bit worried about what this is gonna look like. Yeah, that's terrible. That is, I can't sell that. That is, nope. That's a nope soap. This one's better, but we definitely have a big old blowhole right there. Let's see the damage. Okay, so some of these might have been salvageable, like 2 of them, maybe 3, but these are, for the most part, this is a fail. Not too worried about the samples. These I can just plane down and give a nice flat bottom. I'm not worried about my samples here. I might, in an effort to salvage these, I might do a rebatch on this. Stick around on the channel to see if that's what happens, because at this point I honestly don't know if I want a rebatch or if I want to just take this as a fail and keep it for myself. Alright, anyway, you guys have a geeky day. Stay tuned for what I might do next. Bye, guys.